In Module 5 of this series, we're going to talk about two critical tools in any compliance program: incident reporting and compliance monitoring, and how they work best when used together. Incident reporting tools like hotlines, whistleblower systems, and case management platforms play an essential role in any compliance program. They empower people to speak up. When someone sees misconduct or something that just doesn't seem right, they have a safe and confidential way to report it. And when those reports come in, they often lead to timely and meaningful interventions. Reporting plays an essential role in any compliance program, especially when it empowers people to speak up. But as powerful as these tools are, they have limits. Not every issue gets reported. Employees might not recognize misconduct. They might fear retaliation or assume someone else will raise the concern. And sometimes the people who know what's happening are involved in the issue themselves. That's where compliance monitoring fills in the gaps. It doesn't rely on people to report. It relies on data and continuously reviews enterprise transactions, looking for signs of risk. That means even if no one picks up the phone, the system is still watching, flagging unusual vendor payments, strange expense patterns, or signs of conflict of interest. Here's the truth: no system catches everything. That's why you need both people and monitoring. Reporting captures what people see, feel, or hear, especially things that don't always show up in the numbers. Monitoring spots the things people miss or are unwilling to report. Together, they create a more complete picture. Compliance monitoring is also a powerful tool for investigations. When a report comes in or an issue is flagged, investigators can use monitoring data to quickly access the relevant transactions, whether it's expense records, vendor payments, or distributor transactions. An investigator does not have to wait for finance or IT to access that data, and the data the investigator accesses is not raw but is risk scored to help the investigator pinpoint risky transactions quickly. For example, if there's an allegation about inappropriate meals by a sales rep, the investigator can pull up all the meal transactions for the rep and see which ones are higher scored, and pull up a file on each expense, with receipt images and other key information. And it doesn't stop there. Monitoring can surface similar transactions for investigators, helping investigators see if the issue is isolated or part of a broader pattern. This kind of instant data access means teams can close matters faster and trace misconduct more effectively. And during or after their investigation, the investigator can even put a higher risk weighting on the transactions of a specific vendor or employee to mitigate future recidivism risk. But faster investigations are only part of the story. The most effective compliance programs take a unified approach, combining people who feel confident reporting concerns and a system that actively looks for risk on its own. It's not one or the other. A reporting hotline is like an emergency phone line to report a fire to the fire department, while compliance monitoring is like a smoke detector that notifies you when there's smoke that might indicate a fire. It's not one or the other to keep your house safe. To keep your organization safe, it's also both a hotline and compliance monitoring working in tandem. By pairing the human insight of incident reporting with the real-time data intelligence of compliance monitoring, you're building a compliance function that doesn't just respond to risk, it's always on the lookout for it. Stay tuned for more, and thanks for watching.